Hello, it's Claire here from My Creative Spirit. I wanted to share one of my new products with you. It's a recipe box come photo box, and it comes in lots and lots of pieces. I'll show you. So everything you need chipboard wise to put together the box. So I've got a nice front and box structure, and then there's a really nifty lift up lid. So we've got lid pieces, and then we've got a stand on the top for recipe cards and 6 dividers, so 2mm or 2.25 micron board, so really strong. And once they're assembled, they look like this. Put it flat. So really nice sturdy box. This one's decorated in an eerie tale papers, Halloween themed, but you wouldn't know. I just love the colours, the orange, and I've toned it with black. So 6.5 by 4.5 inches is the box size. It's got an integral lid that joins at the back. So the lid itself is 3-sided, and the nifty little stand on the top, which is secured with magnets at the front and the back, so it sits flat on the top of the box. It won't fall off or lift up unless you lift it up, and it lifts up and stands like that. Whoops. And it's been designed to take standard 6x4 recipe cards that we all have and you can buy all over the place. Let's turn it round. So here's the stand at the back, and then it just folds down and clips closed. And then inside, the lid just flips back. It's on a card hinge. There are 6 recipe cards inside. Let's just get them out. And I've just decorated these recipe card dividers in contrasting colours, and then put little tabs at the top to write on whatever it is that I choose to section my box up as. And then there are some standard, I've just cut 6x4 cards, but that's the size of the 6x4 card, and they all fit really nicely back in the box. So it's big enough to hold loads and loads of recipes, so all your favourites. I did customise one of the boxes for cake recipes. Do we love cake recipes? And this is it done in a totally different colourway, totally different papers. It's completely cake themed, and it's been decoupaged with some fabulous decoupage sheets that I'll show you in a minute. So on the top we've got a layered cake covered in glossy accents. It looks good enough to eat. And then I've used the Graphic 45 typewriter stamp set just to stamp out on shrink plastic our favourite cakes, and stuck those on. And that's a Molly Bloom stamp, postcard stamp. And this one around the sides has got flowers on the sides and another cake on the back. I don't know if you can see, but it is, show you, it is all decoupaged as the one on the top is, and a flower on the other side. And then inside, let's get it the right way around. Oh, I'll lift the lid up first. So there's the cake stand, recipe card stand, not cake stand. I'm getting carried away now. Now wanting to eat cake. So recipe card stand, I've used cream cardstock for this, and green Memento ink, and then a green Mirage pen to cover all of the edges. And it clips closed, the lid lifts up, I've done this one all green inside, and then I'm going to show you all of the dividers. Yep. So this one is for cookies, and again I've used the postcard on all of the dividers, and then layered up the decoupage sheets. I have cut them down a little bit just to fit on the cards because some of the cakes were a bit tall. So that one's cookies, this one is cakes. Aren't they gorgeous? Glossy accents really makes the areas pop as well. This one is biscuits and tray bakes. I've been watching the Great British Bake Off, so I was totally inspired by that. And also we had a conversation, Sandra and I, whose designs these are, and she challenged me to make a recipe box using the cake decoupage sheets, which I'll show you. And this is how it came out. So again, you've got the postcard. I've used a mask on the edge here, a Prima mask, and I put the mask on the inside of the cardstock and then inked the edges just to get that torn look. And the last one is pastries. And how cute is that one? That one's got a sailboat on. And they've all got little tabs on the top, and I used the Sizzix, I think it's called Record For the Record. It's a die set by Sizzix called For the Record, and it's got about 6 or 7 dies in it, one of which is this nice tab. So they all go back in the little box. Now I've got to put all the recipe cards in. And then it just closes shut. And here are the decoupage sheets. This is what the cakes started out like. They all come on one sheet, and then you can make cards out of them, so there's always a card outer, and then you build up the layers as you would with any decoupage sheet. So I'll put the link in the description below to where you can find these. Look at that one. Lovely, lovely. Oh, that's the one I used on the top of the box. That's the one I've used on the top of the box. But lots of elements, and you can make more than one card from them if you wanted to make cards. That one's gone. Just one left. But you could just use that on a card and just pick out the elements with glossy accents and do some decoration behind it, and that would make a lovely card. That one. I love the red flowers. Really love the red flowers. And the mushrooms. How funky is that? So those are the decoupage sheets. I'll also put the link to the recipe box in the description as well. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Thanks very much for watching, and catch up again soon.